Okay, guys, welcome again in this session, and we are going to continue working on the silver layer. Going to finish the silver layer very fast, and then we are going to create the gold layer. So before I start, uh, yesterday we had worked on the incident data. We had created two columns. One was the priority name, and the second was the SLA status. So if anybody has any question on this code or this requirement, just let me know that thing so we can I can
Sir, can
clarify
you
that
please
here.
zoom your screen?
Okay, sure, I can show it.
Okay.
Let me know once it is. Oh, sorry, that is much bigger. Can you see now? You
Yes, sir.
still need more zoom there.
This is
Okay,
okay.
guys. So that is what we have done yesterday. Let me just go to the last cell. Okay, so here if you see, we have created a priority name column, and then we have created a cell status, and we have displayed and you have seen that what we have as a new column there. Okay, so another column which I wanted to have to filter out my data further, uh, and that column can be a case status, right? I mean to say, what is the status of the ticket, whether it is open or active or it is closed, or we see there can be two word. One is active, second one is inactive. We can also say closed or we can say open, right? So yep. So here, if I show you inside the table, okay, let me just show inside the Excel, right? I think I have downloaded this Excel yesterday. Let me just see. That should be somewhere. That is for even. So there is a column called active, right? Um, do we have that active? Okay, here. Also, I have to see, is that showing me the active? This is the export of this one, right? Let me just do one thing. Come on, go there. Oh, sorry. Auto close, right? Did I not include that column? Can I just see that column if we have? So, so well, let me just have that. This is more. Okay. Or okay. I think Spark is not running, so not showing me, right? Yeah. Should be active. Guys, what do you want to see here? I just wanted to see. Can I do one thing? I want to see the distinct value of active column right here, but I have not saved it yet, so I don't think so that it will going to show me that. What do you say, guys? Are you there? Am I audible to all, guys?
Yes, sir, but I
Yeah,
don't
people are
know.
not responding. Let me just run this cell and see. Meanwhile, I can just run the query like spark.sql. Yeah. Oh, but that will not work because we have not saved it yet, right? Did I? No, I think we have just read it. Oh, that should be there then, because we have just read it and we have added that column here. So the active column should be there. I'm sorry, this should be there. That is not needed. This code is not needed. This is there already. So we can now say that, okay, my data has a column called active, and where active equals to 1, then it should be, what do you say? It should be, guys, it should be active or close. Come on.
It should be active.
Yep, it should be active, right? So what I'm going to do it here, I'm going to check whether the account is active. I'm going to say the ticket is active or closed, right? So let's say we have INC silver, then again, I'm sorry, INC. Come on, show me. Yep. Then with column, why not showing this thing? Is that a slow responding with column? And that should be like this. Come on, come here. Yeah. So if I say okay, I can say like here active, active, and okay. Now showing me when f f and dot com, that should be active. Okay, we need active status here. Active, then if this column has value 1, then it should say open. Yeah, correct. That is the first when statement which we want to close here, and then we say when f and dot column. If it is 0, then it is closed, right? Okay, if you need else statement, then otherwise you can say NA or something, whatever, right? If you need anything, you can just take it there, right? Okay. So now we should have this column as well, the active status. Clear? So we have created 3 columns. One is priority name, second one is SLA status, and third one is active status. So if you want, we can just try to run it. Let me just run it. Only this column. That's sorry, this cell. By saying that data frame object has no attribute. Why? Is this incorrect? No, that is correct. I imported all the library, right? Yep, that is correct. Why saying like this, man? Oh, because I have typed it and that is incorrectly typed, right? So it should be C in caps. Okay, we have not displayed it. It's not showing us. So let's display that. I just wanted to display only thing, right? Let me just do one thing. I will see. That's true. No, that will not work here. I just wanted to see this. Let me just do one thing. I will see display over here. Let me just see this. It's showing the two columns there. Come on, show me. Okay. So we have created this column, right, where we have closed. Maybe somewhere it will be active if it is. Yeah. If it is not, then it's okay. Yes. Maybe the data which I have used here has all those. But it's showing me active, right? So it has both. So it will be there. So if you want, you can just use that. So I will not need this. That's just for the display purpose. Now, okay. So we have created three columns. One was priority name, second one was SLA status, third one was active status. Now, further, we need some business, or you can say the data quality, right? So we need to check some data quality before we proceed. We need to check it. Yeah. So let's see. That will be not a part of our notebook. It is just for our understanding, right? That we need to check whether data is secure. Say, is there any issue with the data? So very first thing we need to check the duplicates. Yeah. So if you want to see the duplicate cases, let's say we want to say duplicates right here. So we have INC silver here, and then dot. I'm not showing that. Yeah, that is showing now. Group by. Yeah. And then let's see. We want to group by number here, and yeah, show me the count. Very first thing, and then dot filter. Will that work here or not? Let me just see something here. Okay, so very first thing, it should be group by. Yeah, and let me just make it like this. Yeah, so it will be more readable, right? then we need filter here and say f and dot column. Let me just see one thing. I will just do it and then I will let you know how it works. And display. Okay, so no duplicates, right? No data available, that means no duplicates. We are just trying to check whether we have any duplicate or not. So we just grouped over the number and then we are taking the count. Yeah, and we are this is just like we are using the having inside the SQL similar to this, right? We are just using the count where we have the count is greater than 1. So we do not have any duplicates inside the incident data. Generally, we never have that, right? So whenever an incident data pulled from the service now, it always unique. It is not duplicates containing. But yeah, remember one thing that in service now we have incident table there that does not contain the duplicates, but we also have a table called SLA table that actually contains the duplicates, right? For that data, we have to understand how to remove, or you can say how to filter out the unique values only. But it depends, right? An incident can be because see whatever when an incident open, there are one response SLA attached to it, and then second one is the resolved SLA attached to it. So there are two type of SLA attached to it. So that is the reason it has a duplicate there. But we are not going in that deep. Yeah, just understand how we can just validate the data. We are just validating the data. Yeah. So we can also validate for the invalid priority if we have any data, where we do not have the priority like 1, 2, 3, 4, or we also had blank there, right? Let me just see inside the priority. Okay, so we have priority column here. Okay, we have 2, 3, 4, right? We have 2, 3, 4. We do not have any incorrect priority here, but still we should validate this. So how you're going to validate this? Let's just see this. Yeah. So guys, should I delete this or do you need? This is already there in the recording. If you want, I can share this code, or if you want, I can leave it as is.
You can share with us on chat.
Okay. Just for your knowledge purpose, right?
Yeah, I need this code.
Yeah, I'll just share over the chat. Yeah. And let's do another thing, because this is not actually part of my notebook. It is just for validation purpose. When we are working on the data, we perform some business validation there on the data. So we are just doing those things, right? So the important column we will be looking like first thing we are checking that whether we have the duplicate tickets there, because when you are saying or you're going to show the business that okay, this much of tickets were closed, that should not include the duplicate tickets, right? So that is the reason. The second one is when we are saying about the priority. So priority should be one of the listed priority. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should be from there, right? So let's say okay, we can directly okay. What I'm trying to see here, if we have, let me just do one thing. I will just do first, and then I will tell you what is doing actually. Come on. I can see silver there. And then, dot filter. I'm just going to not showing me. Yeah, filter. There is something called not app and dot column, and that should be. I have a column called priority, and that is in. There is a method called is in. You can see inside the list 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I'm sorry, 4, right? Like this, and then it should be like this, right? Okay, and we have, okay, so this is closed. This is also closed. Let's see what it shows us, right? Then probably I can tell you what I'm trying to do here, right? Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is I'm just trying to filter out the data where the priority is not in this list. So let's say, okay, let me just try to do one thing. Maybe I can just show the difference to you, right? Now we have the data, and this data is actually for P4. So if you see the priority column, it will only show you the 4, right? Why? Because we are just trying to see if the priority is not in this list, right? So filter out the data where priority is not in this list. Let me just show you somewhere. It should show me, come on, 4 only, right? Hey man, where's the priority column, man? Impact is there. Yeah, come on here. So if you see this column, this priority column, you will see we have only 4 here, right? So it just only show me the 4. Why? Because we have filtered out only 4. So, or you can say in the reverse order that that is not available, right? So this way you can check if if you want to check, okay, just like let's say for the status column, sometimes we have many state like customer info, awaiting info, or you can say closed, resolved, solved. So if you want to check whether your tickets are in these many status or it is not there, right? So you can just check it. So if I say this sign is actually for the not, right? So we are just trying to see whether this column has the value which is not in this list. Okay, so we're just checking that. Guys, any question on this till now?
Yes, why are we using this sign before admin?
To make it not, right? Okay. So if I just remove this, what will happen? If I now run it, what will happen? Just tell me.
It should include everything, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's just saying show me the data, filter the data where priority are in this list, right? Just like you write the SQL query and you are saying where column in, then you show the list of those values, right? You're matching those values. So we are just matching these values inside the priority column. So if you are saying, okay, I know that, okay, I have the data where there are these priority, but these are the correct priorities. So do we have any data that does not matching with this priority? So we need to reverse this, or this condition we have to say not, right? Just like in Excel, in SQL, you say exclamation mark, you use not equals to, exclamation mark and equal to. Remember that? In SQL,
Yes, sir, got it.
you say something like this, right? Yeah, not equals to, this is something like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Same way it works here, that is not equal to from this list. Is it clear? Now if I run, it will not show me anything. Because we do not have any data that has the priority that is not from this list. Clear? Guys, Any further question? Before we save this data as a silver, incident silver data, right? As of now, we have incident bronze. We have not saved the table as an incident silver. Any question, guys? Anyone? No? I have shared this also on the chat. Yeah. So I do not need this. We have checked the required column. The first required column was incident ticket number. The second required column was priority. You can also check further columns if that is required. That was for the example which I have shown you. Now the next step is to save this incident silver data into the silver layer or silver table, right? So this cell will going to save the silver data, right? So I will just copy this comment, not going to type every time right here, and let's say cell number 7 is going to save data to silver table. Correct? Yeah. So how do you save it? I think you guys have done the practice. So can anybody tell me what should I type here to save the data? We already have incident silver frame, data frame. So what should I type here, guys? Anybody can help me?
Dot right.
Not right. Correct.
Then give the path.
Sorry, say again.
Then give the path. In which format you want to save it?
Sorry, say again. I'm sorry. I think I missed you.
In which format you are
Okay.
save it?
So
In
we need more,
XML.
right? We need more. See, format it depends, right? So by default, because we are working in the lake house, so it will be saying saving inside the Delta format, right? So I don't think so that you need to mention that format here. It is default format to save inside the lake house. So don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, do not need to mention that format, right? Just mention that do you want to append it or override it.
Override.
Correct. Okay, then save as a table.
Save as a table.
Now, very first thing we need schema. Then we need the name of the table. So I will always I will maintain the consistency here and see what the name we have taken for the customer. So we have taken customer silver, we have taken assignment group silver. So I will go for incident silver right here. Yeah, correct. Now just run it. Okay, so let me just refresh the schema and then see.
Sir, the class started 11 today.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Actually, I think the class timing would be changed 11 to 12.
No, it was not changed. It was yesterday. If you
It was
remember,
only for yesterday, right?
I think you remember that Shweta has asked this question. That do we have this time today only for or no? So I told you that because of few required, I can say activity. I had to go to my school's, son's school. So I was there, and that is the reason I was not able to start the class on the time yesterday. But it is not. Yeah, we are not going to change the time. This is the same time which we will be correcting in the further class.
Okay, no problem. I'll follow the recording today. Thank you.
That's okay. I was thinking that why didn't you join it? Okay. So sorry guys if I have not announced that, but I think I'm sorry. I can say sorry right for that. Okay, so we have saved the incident data as in silver. Now the next step is to create the gold layer. So that was end of this silver notebook. We had created the bronze notebook. We had created the silver notebook. Now we are going to create the gold notebook. somebody asked me that why we are doing these things in a different notebooks. And I think you know the answer, right? Can anybody tell me?
We are following the Medallion architecture. That's why.
We can also do the same thing inside the same single notebook. And why we need the 3 different or 4 different notebooks?
Any changes has to be made. It is easy to refer to the
Particularly one.
For easy understanding as well, and another one is we loaded the data in a one notebook and doing the transformation in the other notebook. It is like normally it is easy to understand for end user.
So I can say a word that is called better organization, right? Yeah,
organize.
better organization. Why? Because see, if we are just practicing the things, we are just learning the things, right? In the real time scenario, you can have a lot of codes right there. Maybe in a single notebook, or let's say when you are working on the transformation, you can have many lines there or many cells there. We have just created only 7 cells. You can have more than 30 or 50 cells there. Now, if you do all the things in the single notebook, the bronze one, the silver one, the gold one, it will work. Technically, it is not incorrect, right? But logically, it is incorrect because if your code broken down because of XYZ reason for a single notebook or for a single line or single transaction, what will happen? The entire notebook will be failed, right? So you have to go back and first you have to search that line, understand it, fix it, again run the notebook. Better divide the things into different pieces, right? So once if anything broken down, you can just go back for that part and just fix it. So rest of the part will not impact. So before that, if bronze notebook is running inside the pipeline, it will work, right? It is not being going to be broken off. So at least it will save the data there, right? Yeah, getting your point, guys.
Right, and bronze normally we only loaded the data, so maybe it's required for the other users. They can also do the transformations or like data cleaning according to their requirement.
Exactly. So guys, as of now, what we have done, we have created if you remember, we have created the bronze layer. Then we have created the silver layer, right? Now we are going to work on gold layer. Correct? Understand the architecture of gold layer. Yeah. So I'm going to make you understand what we are going to do inside the gold layer. So let me just rub this, then we will work with understanding the gold layer architecture. Now we are going to work on the gold layer, right? Creation of gold layer. Okay, so let's understand that. Yeah. So we have first we will create or we will save our silver data as a dim customer table. Correct? Yeah. Then we also have dim customer and we also have what? Assignment group. If you remember, there are 2 dimension table. It will be connected.
Assignment group and team incident.
Dim customer, not dim incident. Incident is a fact table, right? So we have fact incident, I can say, right? Yeah. And we also have dim assignment group table. Correct? One table we will also create that will be dim date. That is also required for our architecture, right? Correct? Generally, people create the dim date table inside the Power BI or Power Query editor, I can say. But it should come from the warehouse. And to have inside the warehouse, we need to create this inside the lake house in the gold layer, right? So we are going to create all these things inside the gold layer. So let's go inside the fabric and create all these required tables right there. Okay, so what I need, guys, anybody can help me? The next step.
Create one notebook.
Correct. So where should I go?
In workspace.
Workspace. Right. Where should I go? My folder. What should I do?
The new item. Search your notebook, or you can find notebook.
Yeah, it is
Yes.
already there. So I'm going to start that. So let's say we had notebook, silver transformation. Now we are going to create gold. Gold data or gold business, whatever, right? Business data, whatever you say. Okay, who will tell me what should I do now? I'm not saying about the code. The next
Load
step.
the silver layer.
We can import the silver layer. Yes.
Load the data source first.
Silver layer.
Yeah, silver layer.
Same with the data.
Import library first.
Or we can create a from
Yeah. Run the library first. Add the library.
What should I do now, man? Can anybody tell me?
So for first from one lake, we can connect to our source and then define the library.
Okay, very good.
Right, Shweta is correct.
Why am I asking you questions? So that you are not sleeping, right?
Not sleeping, and even we can like remember the step.
Yeah, that's the reason. My whole purpose is to make you aware. Yeah. Okay, so now we have the silver tables there, right? Now my next step is to create the gold layers, right? So very first thing we need to create, that is, come on, man. Guys, language can be anything. It's just a comment, but it should be just self-explanatory that what we are doing here in this cell. So in the further how you can say, when you are working in the real environment and something broken down, you have more than 30 or 50 cells, at least you can read each cell, okay, what you have done in cell, and you can also create a documentation. That is a best practice point of view. Just create a single cell on the top of all the cells and say, okay, what we are doing in different cells, just like this one. Let me just make this consistent. Okay, let me just do it here. Yeah, you can also give the remarks as well, right? So better to have documentation on top of the cells, so that if you have more than 30 or 50 cells and you want to see which cells actually doing what, So first you have to see, okay, which cell is actually doing what, right? I can just, okay, I have to fix the incident cell there. So I can just go to the cell number 2 and find the incident and fix it, right? Something like that. Guys, is that making sense? Guys, making sense or not? To have the comment on that.
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Okay, so very first cell, I'm going to create the dim date table, right? So we say, okay, let me just do one thing. Dim customer. Okay, who is going to help me? What to do here? Very first step.
You have to remove the duplicate records in the customer table and keep it with the unique customer name.
We have already done this, right? In the silver table, the silver layer.
So just we extract that.
So what is
we
the
will
first
just we will just select whatever dimension columns are there in the customer table and load it in the gold layer.
That is correct. But what is the first step? The logic is correct, what we are going to do, but what is the first step?
And so we have to define like what is dim customer. So we need to define it as in silver layer.
How you are going to define this? Help me, guys.
Spark.sql.
Import the libraries.
Sorry, say
I
again.
think library is required to import, sir, because we already imported in the last cell.
Yeah.
Do we required in every notebook?
Yes.
No. See,
Yes,
it is, because every notebook is isolated.
This is a new note. No?
So it is not that you have imported in a single notebook and you want to use everywhere. No, it is not like that. Yeah. So you have to, but as of now, we do not need to import the library because we are not going to do any transformation here, right? We are just saving as a gold there. Correct? Maybe we are just using the simple.
Sir, but we will be using with column select and those things. So for those, we do not require the library.
Yeah, we do not.
Okay.
When you need to use the functions, right? You need to use the methods. Then you need the libraries.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. If it is needed, just like, okay, let's see, I need to create a new column. Then probably I need to have the function with column, right? And then inside that, we need to use the column function. Then probably I need to use the library. As of now, I do not need it. Let's see what we need next. What is the first step? If I tell you in a simple word, you have data in Excel files in your system and you need to work with a data that is saved in a specific Excel file. What do you do generally? The very first step.
Load the data in the.
Copy those columns and just.
Guys, very first thing which you do is read the data. Understand? You open the file. Very first step you take, that is you open the file. Correct? And why you open the file? To read the data. So very first step which I need is to read the silver data. Correct? Then we will see what we need to read from there. So first it should be visible for me. Doesn't it?
Spark dot.
But remember, because we are not going to read the CSV file, we just need to give the table here, right? So I will say, what is the name for my customer? That is customer silver. Correct? So that is very first thing which I need. Now, the second step, I need to select the required column from there. It is not necessary that we need all the columns. We generally have all the columns in the silver data, but do we need all the columns? I don't think so. Yeah. So how do you read or select the columns? Is easy, man. Come on. Okay, so what column I need? Do you remember what column I had in the customer silver? Remember, guys?
We already decided, sir. Like
We have
the
decided in the
columns that's
silver layer, right?
column that's not required, we already removed that.
That is
Like
okay.
we already filtered.
Yeah, that is okay. If you think that okay, all the columns which we have already decided in the silver layer, that should be go as is inside the gold layer, right? Then
Right.
nothing is needed. Just you have to write it. Correct? Yeah. So
Still, we have to write
if
it.
you say okay, we do not need it, we do not need it. But sometimes it depends that okay, we need some required column. We have kept all the columns or the columns from the data engineering point of view that is there in the silver layer. Now we need the data from the business point of view, so we can select some of the data from the silver data, right? But if you think that okay, all the columns are required, then it's okay. Just go and write it. Now you understand how we write it, right? It's very easy. Guys, is that easy or still hard?
It's still hard, sir. We
Hard?
need more practice.
Why? It's easy. What do you need? You just need
It is easy for
data
you
frame.
because you are writing.
See, data frame dot write dot mode dot save as table. Nothing else. You just need to remember three things.
So I keep forgetting the exact key words for these. Just logic, understand, but I keep forgetting like what should I write
The
next?
function name normally.
Yeah, function name. Yeah.
Right.
That's
But
correct.
Okay,
it's overcome once we do more practice.
Yeah. So what I will do, I'm still in the morning. I was thinking that I will create. Even I had to create when I was working with Azure, and I was creating that. It is not that I had not created that. I had created some part of that, and also I had created a website as well. I think I have shared that in the previous session with the people where you
Yes,
have
sir.
the codes there, right? And because of XY reason and my personal commitments, personal responsibilities, I just stick there, right? So it is not updated as of now. But yes, I'm promising you that I will share again that, so it will be ready for your for your coding purpose. So whenever you need any code there that you want to write something in Spark, you want to do something in Spark, you can go there and refer there. So it will be for helpful for you, right? And also I will share the PDF of that. I had to do a lot of things, guys. Don't worry. Before the end of session, I will share you a lot of things. Don't worry. I'm just working. Okay, so let's create the gold layer first. So what the code we need here? Can anybody tell me?
Create a schema.
Create a schema if adjust.
Datasets. Gold.
Or you would say, I have typed it.
And in the first in a cell or rows 5, do we require to mention like database name silver also before table? I think it is.
Where say again? I think
In cell 5.
Cell
Sorry,
5?
in row
Yeah.
5. Yeah, row 5. Do we require to enter like before table name
It
in
should
silver?
be. It should be, I say, but I think because we have only the customer silver a single name, and the schema is nothing. It's just like a virtual architecture, right? So if I say about the physical name, so the customer silver. So if it is going back to search the customer silver, it should find it. Yeah.
Okay, if writing, then it will also work. If you are not writing because it is already like unique table name, that's why it will
Okay.
take.
Let's do it, guys. Let's do it and see if it generates an error. Definitely, we are going to type here, right? The silver dot customer silver, right? Let's see whether it is flexible enough or not. But as per my understanding, it should find that, right? But let's see if generate error, then probably I'm also 100% not sure on that.
If it is unique, then it
Oh.
should be work. But no,
Correct,
it's required, I believe.
Yeah, it needed that. It's Python, man. Okay, so let's see. Thank you, Manu.
Thanks at learning.
I'm still learning. Guys, we all are learning, right? So doing the things, I love to have the problems, because when we have the problems, we have the issues, we try to fix it. When we fix it, we learn it. Okay, guys. So the very first thing, what we have done, we have created the gold dim customer table, right? So let me just refresh it. We can see the gold here. Okay. So now dim customer is there. Similarly, we are going to what's the name, man? That is the assignment group silver. And then we say here assignment group. Correct? Okay. Let's run it. Come on. Oh, though it will not impact anywhere, but I think we should mention this correctly, right? So dim ALC, come on. That's fine. To make it more readable, we have now dim assignment group, right? Okay, we have both the tables here. Yeah, and remember, these tables should not have the duplicates, guys.
Yeah, it should be unique.
Yeah, because we have already removed the duplicates in the silver
Yes.
layer, right? So it should not have that. Okay, so the third one, important part. I said visible to all. How you are
Yes, sir.
going to
Yes.
create the dim date table, guys? Just understand the architecture first. How you are going to create the dim date table? What do you do generally when you create the dim date table? Oh, come on.
Here, sir, we can take a minimum date from the fact table, not a fact table, from dimension table, or maximum date also from the dimension table, that is the assignment group, or yeah, mostly from the assignment group.
No, I don't think so that we should go with the assignment group table.
Fact table. We have to check data from the fact
Go
table.
with the fact table instead, right?
Yes.
Why? Because our fact data is the data where we are going to work, right?
Work,
Dimension is something which is static, correct? In most of the cases, dimension is not going to be changed every time. Manu, what do you say?
Right, sir, mostly. So actually, my I believe
Yeah.
my basic is not more clear, sir. So that's why. So
No,
in dimension, yeah, in fact table we have a all measures value, like all the value must be there.
Mhm.
Yes.
along with the date also be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it required like date in a dimension as well, or do we have date also in dimension table? I believe
That's
no.
why we create a dimension table. That's why we create a date dimension table.
Okay.
That's
Why
right.
we need dimension? Now, very first question. Why we are doing it? Guys, you have to give the answer. I
For
will
creating
explain
a
it.
snowflake.
Hold your horses.
To
Let me just
to
type the question first.
Got it, sir.
to
Because it is a
to
unique value.
to make
First, it is a unique
relationship
value.
between relationship.
I'm not listening right now. I'm just typing it. Yeah. Okay. Let me just type it and then we will discuss, because that is very much needed to understand why we need it. And it is not from the data engineering point of view. Is the dimension spelling is correct? Okay. Now, very first question, what is dim dimension table? Who is going to give me the answer in one line? Not a big
So
discussion.
where we define all the attributes
Related to?
or related to all the facts what we have.
Is that really?
Where we define the unique record for the customer or something of the product and each and other things like that.
Sir, this store the
Between.
descriptive information to use filter and grouping the data which we analyze from fact.
Okay. All attributes. Okay. Shweta, I think you spoke right about the all attributes. Is what
Yes.
was Shweta there? Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
So all attributes related to what?
Fact table.
Facts.
Related to time periods, the date.
So that is just for date dimension. Is that correct?
Oh, sorry. Then I have done a mistake, right? We were saying about the dim date dimension table. I'm not written here, but that is the requirement, dim date dimension. Yeah. So let me just do one thing. Let me just correct. Yeah. I'm sorry. That is my mistake, guys. I apologize. It should be dim date dimension table, right? Yeah. And again here, because we are going to create the dim date, right? Here we are going to create the dim date. This one, dim date, right? So dim date dimension. Now, give me the answer. All attributes related to a time period, that is date. That is correct or not? Very first thing.
Yes,
Correct.
sir. That's
Right,
correct.
and that is the unique one.
Yeah. Now, the second question is why we need dim dimension table. Anyone?
So that
Sir,
we can like
sir,
analyze the data based on the time period.
Exactly. Yes.
time-based analysis, sir.
Time-based analysis, correct? I will
But
tell you
time is
something.
already in
No, if we
dimension
want to
table.
analyze the data like day, week, month, quarter, so in that case, like time-based analysis is required to dim date
Exactly.
dimension table.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I agree on that point. An important distinction I can, tell you what happens. Uh, Take an, a real-time example, right? Let me just show you something here.
And we also required some like date calculation to
Exactly.
to
That's the
build
same,
our.
time intelligence. If you
Yes.
are going to work on time intelligence, definitely you need it, right? Now,
Yeah. So performing.
understand. There is a dashboard, right? Oh, come on, man. designing or writing on the screen is not easy, man. Yeah. So let's say I have a card. Oh, this is not a card, man. This is a circle. This is a card. This is a card. This is a card. This is a card. And then we have some visuals there, right? Okay. Got it? Now we have some tip. Oh, my pen is very smooth, and it's just running. Okay. We have table 1, table 2, table 3, and table 4. Let's say table 4, right? We have table 4. Now, one visual is coming from where? Let's say, okay, this card depends on table 1, this card depends on table 2, and this card also depends on table 1, and this card also depends on table 2. Let's say, yeah. And then we have visuals. So let's say that, okay, this visual depends on this one, this visual depends on this one, this visual depends on, let's say, this one, right? Now what is happening here? If I do not have the dim date table and we want to filter this entire dashboard, let's say dashboard on day or week or month, how you are going to do that? Because your data model have this table, but we do not have the dim date table. So we need dim date table here somewhere, dim date table that will be connected to all of these, and your filter will be coming from here, right?
Correct.
Easy, right? Easy.
Correct.
Correct. There can be one scenario when all these visuals are coming from a single table. Then in that case, you do not need the dim date table. Getting
Yeah,
my
right.
point?
Yes, you're right.
So if I say, okay, this page does not have, or this page is totally depends on table 4, then I just need a date column from table 4 to be filtered out, right? It will filter all the visuals in a single go. But this is not a real case, right? In most of the scenario, in 99% scenario, you will find that, okay, your visuals are actually depends on different tables. And there is also one more scenario that maybe you have only single table, but you have more than one date columns, right? Maybe let's say closed, resolved, open, ordered, sale, whatever, right? Now all those columns, because at a single time only one column or one relationship can be active.
Yeah.
So it will not going to filter all the visuals in the single go, right? You still need the dim date table. Guys, clear? Why we need it?
Got it.
Yeah, easy, man, easy. So we need to create the dim date table, but how you are going to find the minimum and the maximum date? To create a dim date table, you need the minimum and maximum date, doesn't it? We need min date and we need max date. And those dates will be coming from where?
Fact table.
Yes, from incident table, right? That is a fact table. Clear? Guys, any further question? Should we now create it?
Yeah.
So first we need to read the incident table, correct? So let's say we have incident df. I will just say df. Okay, then we'll say spark dot table. Then again we just need to say silver dot, what is that? That was incident silver. Okay, incident silver, right? Correct. Now, what I need here, I need min date, right? The minimum date. From where? From incdf dot select. And what do you need to select?
Column name.
Now I need a function there, right? We were using the function earlier. Now I need a function that is min.
Then we require to import
Import the
SQL
library.
function.
Correct. So we need to import the library. Either you want to, if you want to import the library from here, sorry, directly here, you can import it. So let's say by this. Oh, not showing that. Okay. Why not showing that? It should be. Why not showing that? What is the reason? It was there. Let me just.
Maybe we have to run once more.
Oh, sorry. I got it. I just forgot to write from there, right?
Yeah, from.
You are not helping me, right?
From. Yeah.
It should help you, man. Should I say FN or let me see.
Small
Like,
fn.
directly can I use it, right? Let me just see. Min. Yeah, I can use it directly, right? So min. Okay, so what I need here, I need the source date. If you remember, we had created the source date.
Hmm.
This one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need this source date, and then probably come on. One thing I just focus on import functions as FN. Okay. Here we can directly use the min. Let me just see whether this work or not. Let me just see. So we need source date here. Dot. It should be showing me the first right here. Not showing that. There is a way to take like this, right? I just need maybe from PySpark SQL. Can I just say import functions? And do I need to write this? Let me just see this. If that is needed. I just wanted to see if it's not listing that. No, it's still not listing. That means it should work then. Let me just see. Let me just see reading or not. Let me see that. Not saying me column object is not callable. Why?
because SQL library is not imported.
But it is, I have imported it, right? The same thing if I just see here, it is also the same thing, right? We have done here PySpark SQL import function is and that is fine. The same thing I've done here. That is the reason I've done here, so that it will not give me error, but it's just showing me error. It is correct, and okay, let me just see one thing.
In function, do you require column? Fn dot column?
Let me just see, because I'm just using, uh,
Mentioning, sir, a column or function parameter
they
with
have,
name.
I got it. I got it. Why is the problem? Do you remember that we have not created the source date in the incident data? Why? Because there was not duplicates, if you remember, right? And that is the reason it's not resolving that. So first, okay, so don't worry, we have the data where we should have the created or closed date, right? So let me just see inside the data of incident, we should have created, right? This created on, okay, that can work, right? Sys created on, because sys created on is actually the date and time when this incident was created, correct? Okay, that is showing me the only schema. Okay, that's fine. So if I do one thing now, fn dot min of sys created on, and close it, then first of, let me just see this. Hey man, that is showing something, but what? It is showing me the time. We have two parts right there. Let me just do one thing. If I
Just yeah, just run.
I'm sorry, say again.
Just run right now. Apart from first.
No, but it will not. Then it is returning that right inside the min, and that has the two parts right there. And I just do one thing. It's showing me, but I just need. Let me just see. Oh, sorry. Out of range. Okay.
First zero can be okay. Yeah.
The zero is okay, but what is happening here? It's just returning because where is this is created on, right? In that data we have only
It is,
time.
yeah, it is on a time date, not in a date format.
Date for me.
Okay. Now the challenge is to have the date there, right? Because my data does not have the dates there.
Remember, date we extracted from the one column, that is
You create a start date, selected date, no? For extracting the date from year, month, and date, and combine together and make a one single date for
But I
selected
think
date.
we have not done for the incident, right?
we did in company only, right?
Yeah,
But most probably But you have done all the transformations in
Transformation.
all the tables, sir, I believe.
Now,
Can we go and
let's
check
do one
the
thing.
bronze layer?
Let's do one thing. We have created, right? Create, what is that? Created or create? Created on, sorry. Okay, we have to see whether we have the date column or not, right? So let's do one thing. Let's make it like this, right?
So kindly go to the silver transformation and then we can check it out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see, right? Okay, in silver transformation, you want to see? Okay, let's see.
Yes.
Then, hey, did I close it? Okay, this is.
Go down. The first step now we are creating here in the company. We cannot make the changes in the incident, I think.
This one we have not done for this incident, right?
Yeah.
Can we check?
Go down. The code is there.
Yeah, we have not done this, right? If you remember, right? And that is the reason.
We didn't get a date in the incident.
So can I do one thing?
Just add these
See, I
incident.
can add this code, but what I'm thinking here is that okay, source file is there, right? In the data set, right? And we are pulling that date from there, right? This one, right? We have this. Okay, so let's do one thing quickly. We just need these things, right? Correct? To create that. So let me just do one thing. Let's go inside the incident one, and here we have read it. Then we have filtered the data on RLPCS, and then we are doing some cleanness.
Clean it.
So let's
Before that.
let's do it. Let's done the cleanness, and then we can do here, right? Okay, then I will say it should be
INCDF.
C silver, right? Not DF.
Oh, sorry,
No, silver. Yeah.
the silver.
Source source file.
All fine.
It should work. Then we have there,
INC silver.
then there, and then source date is corrected. Source date. I think now it should work, right? Let me just see.
Yeah.
It should be.
Okay. Again, I have to run them, library first, right here. And then come back here and say rest work incident right here. Okay, that's done now. Oh, I guess it's a schema mismatch.
Our date is not is new one added, no? That's why the schema mismatch.
Because that is not there, right? So we have to
Yeah.
drop it first. Let's do it. I will not typing any code right now. Let's just do one thing. Just drop.
delete it.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened here?
What is happening here? Because we are adding a new column, and when we have saved it previously, it did not have there, right?
That
Yeah.
date column here.
That source
The
date
schema
column
is
was not there. Now it is overwriting that, and because of that column is missing, so it is giving us the error for schema mismatch. Manu, making sense?
But even we are working in a silver layer. So
no.
and
But
adding a new column on the basis of the previous
No, the
source
problem
file.
is that we are
this is
overwriting.
override. This is override. If we are appending or something else, so it will not reflect that schema mismatch.
So generally what happens when you override the data, right? It override the data on the same columns, right? So we do not have the source date column. Yeah, correct. Now we are trying to push the source date column data inside the source date column that is not there previously. So it is giving us the schema mismatch error. So what I've done, I have dropped the table and again created a new table.
New one.
Now it has the source date. Now going back to the Manu, is it clear?
90% clear, but 10% I still have doubt. I think I will see then.
So if you have doubt, let me just explain this thing to you. Hey, come on. Okay, so what is happening here? We had the table earlier, right? And that table actually has few columns, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say 5, right? We have these columns there. Now we are trying to push again or trying to overwrite all the columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 also. We have a new column there. This is because it is not there already and we are overwriting it. So it is also pushing this column that is not there. So who will going to accept this data? This data. So what is happening? Schema. There is a mismatch of schema. Yeah. Schema mismatch, right?
Error.
Yeah. Correct, guys. I hope you are clear on that, Manu, now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, so again, let's see.
Can you show the previous table once?
Yeah, sure, I can. Okay, now it's reading the data. Here.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so you want to see the table? This one?
No, the table that we already created in a silver and that we are overwriting.
Okay, so this is the table, right?
Maybe that will not show now because we already overwritten.
Yeah, we have overwritten. Yep, correct. Yeah, it will not show now. Okay, so now we have the minimum date. Now what I need same
Sir,
way.
one question. Sir, one question. Why are we using dot first?
Okay, what is happening? It is taking as a tuple, right? So it is just taking whatever coming inside the source date column, right? It is just taking the min and the first data of that tuple, first offset. Clear?
So is the type of tuple or the table?
Which one? The question is what?
Just give it. Let me have the water, please. So if I say about the PySpark, right? So we are returning everything in the data frame, right? And it returns the first row of the resultant data frame, like yeah. So if I say okay, we have min f dot min, right? And fn dot min, and then the source date, right? So it says find the minimum date in the source date column.
Yeah, that's simple.
Just give it. So we can have generally it returns maybe in the data we have more than one minimum date. And how it will be possible? Can you tell me? In which scenario you will have more than one minimum date?
In case of duplicates,
Exactly. Because the source date when you are creating can create the same source date for more than one rows. Shweta,
Yes, sir, we can.
when you are creating the source date, it will not create a different source date, right? It will create the same source date. It can have. Just think about it. We are pulling the source date from a column called source file. There we have the date, yeah, and that date can be the same date for more than one rows. Yeah.
understood, sir.
Shweta,
हरीश भाई
Yes,
बस
sir.
बस जीरो का क्या सीन है ये बता दीजिए ये तो क्लियर है मैंने सब
क्या क्वेश्चन फिर से बोलना?
जो आपने बात दिया है ना inc_df.select_fin.min
हम्म,
source date
हम्म.
dot first zero
हाँ,
ये
dot first zero means dot first means first row, zero means पहला column.
Indexing start with 0, that's why.
Yes.
First column, first row, right?
सर लेकिन सोर्स डेट तो कॉलम नेम है ना, तो फिर जीरो इंडेक्स से क्या लॉजिक?
Give me a moment. What is happening here, man?
It make a tuple and then it found the lowest one. So that's a 0 one.
I have less time. Let me just do one thing. Okay. This is the line which we have written. Yeah. Correct. Still we have
Right, sir.
first here, but I'm not using first right now. Yeah. It says find the minimum date. Clear? Clear or not? Till now.
Yes, minimum date.
clear white clear
We are using select. Using that, it says create a data frame containing the results. So it is returning the data inside a frame, right? So because we also have here df equals to df dot, let's say df dot, yeah, dot select, correct? For example, dot select, yeah. So create a data frame. Sorry, frame frame, right? With results, right? Correct. Now, again we have dot first. It says get the first row. From where? From this data frame. From this data frame, right? Get the first row. Correct? Because data frame will be like this. Understand? You will be having the rows and you will be having the columns. Right? So first row, first column. Then we have 0. And it says get the first column. Now is it clear or not? Whenever this is returning, right, it can return in a single column, right? The source date is a single column, but it is returning in a data frame, right? So data frame can have such type of grids where we have to mention which row and which column you need there, right? Getting point?
If I mention like second, if I
So,
mention
sir,
second, then
Yeah,
the
it is not.
second column,
Yeah,
zero
it is.
first row.
You are
understanding
correct.
this,
You are correct. It is returning like this. Let me just show you something. It is returning like this. So it is actually
correct.
when it returns, right, it also returns the header as well. So this will be our first row. This is 0.0, right? And if I say about this one, this is 0.1, this one, and similarly it is 1.0.
1.0, yeah.
Yeah, this one. That means first row, sorry, second row, first column.
First column.
Because indexing start from offset always start from 0, right? Or indexing
Zero,
always
zero.
start from 0. So this is 0, 0, right? So we are returning because it can have header as well, right? So here, yeah, Karan, you have something.
Yes, sir. I was asking because the data frame that we are using here is a one singular column. Okay. We are just using source data, which will eventually result in one single column, right?
Yes,
So even after applying an aggregation of minimum, we are resulting in similar, I mean, same duplicate dates, and through even after that same duplicate dates, we are trying to use the first result of that
correct,
duplicate dates, right?
correct, correct.
That
Right.
is that is
Right.
where we ended. So that is coming out to 0, 0, right? Which is first row of the first column. Now the
Yeah.
dot, now the zeroth index, the array that we are using here, that is the default one we are using. I mean, what if we don't use that? What will that will result to?
I'm
What
sorry.
if we just end? What if we just end till first method? I mean, we don't use the zeroth index. What will that result to?
Yeah, then it will not see because it is just
It will
returning
not
only
display
single
anything.
column. So it is not going to show you something, right? It will return an error here, right? Karan, you want to say like this?
Mhm. I was saying, what if we just remove
Just
that,
write.
get rid of that square bracket?
Okay, you want to say I just want to I do not want this one, right? I want to
Yeah.
remove it.
Right,
So let's
right.
see.
And what will that result?
I think that will not give any result.
No, the
Surely.
problem is that we are not completing the syntax very first thing,
One,
right? We need to make understand
one.
that okay, this should be written from this data frame, right? Now we
Sir,
are saying return the row, but do not. I'm not saying about the column.
sir, kindly write minimum date dot show.
Okay. Uh, here.
Huh. Minimum underscore date dot show.
Oh, we have not. It will not work like so. Let me see. Will that work? That will not work like this. I have to return like this, right?
Print. Sorry.
Yeah. Let
Print.
me just do one thing. Let's just type here, right? Ninja.
Right, sir.
Let's do one thing. Right.
See, it
Now
is resulting now 26, 126.
Yeah.
That is not in format.
And now what if we write square bracket में zero,
Hmm.
here.
right?
Yes. Now run that.
Okay,
Then.
understood. Understood, sir.
Hmm.
Maybe the
Understood.
things are clear now.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So I think enough discussion on this. No.
That is just a way to view the data frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, understood now.
So we have min date and we have max date, right?
Yes.
Do I need to show you the max date as well, or is that okay?
Fine, fine.
It's fine,
Yep.
sir. Thank you.
Okay. So let's say we have dim date data frame. I'm just
One thing I want to ask here, sir. Mean we just like normally we finding mean or max. So how the Python or how the PySpark here like sorting the date? It is taking from the like row number 0. Even we are taking 0 for max as well or mean for mean as well.
So generally, what is happening here? If I say about this one, right? Because source date column can have same minimum date more than one.
Definitely.
Yeah, so it will return more than one. So it is not sorting, it is just taking that, right? Yeah, and it will be same for all the rows. So we just need
Mostly yes, only mean date.
we just need only one value, right?
Yeah, right.
So let me just type it first, and then probably I can make you understand. Oh, what is man? That is something called. Let me just type it, run it, and then probably I can tell you what is doing, right? There is a function called explode, right? There should be something. Why are you talking about? That will be coming from. There's something tricky. I'm trying to do it. Let's see if that works or not, right? Passing that minimum date here, and we need to close and then. We also need interval right here. Okay.
So you are creating a sequence of the.
Yes, I'm trying to create the sequence from minimum to maximum, right? Let's see if it works or not, right? Let's see that. Man. Up.
Harish?
So after this comma, then alias that.
Yes, I'm trying to do that. Let me just close this, and then we can say as.
Harish?
Yes, please.
Sorry, I missed some part of your today's section because there is some power cut off in my
Okay.
area.
Yep.
So I have one question. In the row number 10 that you have mentioned, max date equals to uh, max dot source date dot first. So what is the meaning of first in max date? Actually, this one I just
See, same way. What is happening when it returning? It returning the. Let me just go back here, right? It returning. Just understand from here, right? So we have the source date column, right? So it returning actually a column of date, right? And saying find the minimum date. So maybe inside the data we can have more than one source date. That can be a minimum. I mean, it's the same date. Let's say 1st of January or something. It has the same date for more than one rows. So we have more than one minimum date. So it says the first says that get the first row of the data, or the data frame, right? And 0 says first column of the data frame. Clear?
You have also mentioned in the max, so I was getting confused for the max.
Not able to hear you.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, so say, I have one
Sim,
more
your
question.
voice is not coming. Is that for me only, guys, or anybody else or also facing the same
Am I
issue?
audible right now?
Yeah, yep.
No, it's fine.
So, as you told us, the first row and first column, but that is also applicable for maximum date as well.
Same. We have done the
Yep.
same thing, right?
We just keep in the two different variables,
Yeah,
minimum
we have
date
done
and
the same thing.
maximum date, and that we use that variables to create a sequence of that from maximum date to minimum date.
First, we'll tell you the first max, like this.
We are saying first minimum and the first
First
max.
maximum.
Because see
First
what is
maximum.
happening. It is not returning the max like 4 or 5 different max, right? It will be the same max. So when you have same value in a single column, you will only pick the first one because it is same everywhere. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is not like that okay, it is a max, so I will be picking up the last value. Clear? Naseem,
Yeah, Harish. Yes, Harish.
let me
Please
do
go
one
ahead.
thing. Let me just run this. If it is not returning any issue, then we will be doing further. Yeah.
Harish, it's clear.
So I just posted in the chat. Could you please refer that? That will help.
Okay.
No.
Start date. This is okay. And
The second one, the second for the creating a sequence. Start dot.
yeah, this one.
The second one, yes.
Okay, start date, to date, and date interval. That is the same thing, right? But I think
This one, yeah.
yeah. But I think what you have done. Okay, got it. Maybe FN, but see, to date is a function of SQL, right? So what I've done incorrectly here, if I say the select, that is okay, right? And we are exploding that is okay. And sequence we are creating here. You have not used the FN. You just use the to date, right?
Yeah.
And the start date, that is okay with our minimum date.
And it
the
is.
to date, that is the end. The end date, okay, that is fine. So everything looks same. So is that only FN?
Just
Why
remove the FN.
FN is not highlighting here?
Yeah, FN is not needed actually.
Not required. Not required for here.
Okay, because it is a select statement, right? Okay,
Yeah.
that can be an issue, right? Okay.
Now successful.
That works right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Himanshu here.
What explore function is doing?
Explode is just okay. What explode is doing? That is a good question. It is just like we are
Find out.
right. Exploding means you know the explode. Explode means right.
Just a find out.
Expanding the row by row.
Huh?
Like it is creating an interval that we mentioned one by one interval for the day. So date it's expanding. Explode will work.
So let me explain in a way, right? So it turns an array of dates into individual rows. Generally, what is happening here? We are using the sequence, right? So it is creating an array of dates. Do you understand, right? What is array? You understood?
Yes.
You understand, right? So sequence is actually creating an array, right? An array. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And exploding is doing
Unfolded. That's
this,
like a folded.
taking that array and creates one row per element, or per, you can say, offset, right, of the array.
Considering the duplication as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Shweta, is that making sense or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get it.
Sequence create an array, explode converts each array element into a separate row. Making sense, guys, or not?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's making sense or not. You can tell me yes or no. Should we
Sir,
proceed
I
now?
want to understand one
proceed.
scenario, but I'll ask you later on.
Okay. Take it, because I also have to, make it fast. I'm running out of time right now. The thing is that now what we need further, right? So we have just created a single, just taken the single date, or we just created single column, or sorry, single sequence, right? So single column, you can say in your terms. We need to add some attribute there. So I'm quickly going to need some attribute there. So let's say dim date equals to
Dim date again.
Date, and then again we will say with column. Generally I wait to display it, right? Then let's say we have date e, and that would be coming from I'm just doing one thing here. Date format, and then we just created a column called date here, right? And then it should be something like y, and then nmdd. Yeah, that should be an SQL format actually. Right? We are just trying to do that, and then we are casting it
As date.
to integer, right? Not date, integer.
Sorry,
Because
integer.
it's doing like this. Just give me, guys. Just hold on. Just
Karan, are you available in evening today?
sorry, guys. My son was there. Okay, so now integer, we have just casted it, and let's do one thing. Did we close it? Okay. The very first thing which we have done, and now second thing I just need here, like what else we can create? Year column, month column, something like that. Let's see.
Year, month, week,
Year,
week
and
of
then,
quarter.
no, this is not required. We can just say year here, and then it should take the date column directly. Yeah, we do not need all these stuff. And like this, right? And then okay, so we need quarter here, we need month here. What else?
Day or weekend, whatever. Weekday,
There are too many things,
week
right?
number.
So see, if you want
fn
to
dot,
create,
yeah, for
let's
quarter
do one more.
fn dot quarter and month dot fn dot
Sorry.
month.
Sorry. Okay, so quarter, and then we need here month. Oh, and what else? We were just creating one more thing. let's
Day.
say day
Day.
day is day here.
Maybe one more week number or something.
Day, or do we require days?
Oh, sorry. Where?
Day, it should be days or day? Days.
Day.
Yes, it is days. I'm sorry.
Days.
Yeah, it is days. You're correct. Thank you for correction. And let's say we have with column, and then we'll create day of the week. See, we have many things, right? You can go ahead and create that. Let
There's
me
multiple.
day of the week, month, whatever, right? So I will say I will not create that. This is for you. Just do the homework, right? Just do the practice, because we have many things we can create, right? So what is else? Did we close everything? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. So now the last thing that I need to save it. Yeah. So dim date dot write. Yep. Dot mode.
Mode over.
All right. Dot what? Save
Save.
on show me. Yeah. Save as a table, and then say gold dot dim date.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Saving it, and that would be the end of today's session, right?
So can you display it?
Sorry.
Just display it so we can check it.
Yeah.
In the
Oh, something.
मेन काम तो रहेगा सर प्रिंट करके दिखाना है.
Sorry, you were saying something.
There's an error. So
Yeah, I'm also trying to see that error, right? Why not show me? Let me just do one thing.
So the error in the days code.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see. It's saying save as table, right?
Save as table, yeah.
Cannot generate code. Why? Session is running. Let me just see what is coming inside. Oh, that's something not working. It's part of notebook
The
visualization.
days one. Just write day.
But it was days, right?
सजेशन में तो डेज दिखाया था सर.
But
Suggestion
one
is a
thing
day,
more,
sir.
we can do one thing. Let me just do one thing. Day of
Just
month.
there's a day. So there is day.
There's a day, but I will say day of month, right? So if I say day only, then it will go 1, 2, 3, 65.
Yeah, 1 to 65. Yes.
Generally, we should create for the month 1 to 30 or 31, right? So let's do it. Yeah,
Now it's there.
that's working there. Okay.
Yep.
Sir, if you can zoom out a little, it's zoom in. Okay.
Sorry, say again.
Your view is zoomed in, quite zoomed in.
Should I zoom in?
No, it's already very zoomed in.
It's bigger.
Yes, now it's fine. Now it's fine.
Somebody says it's not bigger.
It's fine, sir.
Yeah.
Now we have to save it.
Correct. That's done. Now, what I need you people to do, let me just do one thing.
Can you display the table, sir?
I'm just going to do that.
So you are using PySpark, the gold.
Then I need something like this.
Uh,
Oh, but it's going to help with that.
it's not picking that schema.
But sometimes it reads. It shows us the error, but it reads, right?
In right side top corner of the cell, it is selecting a PySpark Python. Do we need to select skill?
Here.
Yes, yes.
If you want to run the skill directly, then you can. Yeah. But I was just using the Spark.sql, then it is Spark. Now this is the date key, right? And this is needed in the fact table also.
So sorry, but why is showing only a single date?
Yeah, because we have created the source date and everywhere we have the same source date. That is the reason it's just created single. Yeah. Correct?
Okay.
The source date of maximum and source date of minimum is same.
It's same.
Yep.
That's why.
Yeah, that is the reason. So don't worry, that we can fix it out. Yeah.
So
Either
we can directly give a date if
we can
instead of
directly give a date, maximum date, let's say today's date for the max date, and
max
then create that. So you can practice on that, right? Just do it, practice it. And I'm giving you homework, and that homework is first read the incident silver data. Yeah, because you have to create the incident fact table, and inside the incident table you have to create a date key column. Similar to this, correct? Because why we need it? To further join the diff table with the incident table.
Yeah.
We need that, right? Otherwise, you won't be able to join the incident table with date table, right? Dim date tables, correct? So you should have that. So date key column you have to create inside the incident table. That is your homework. Yeah, and the very first thing you have to do, you have to give the max date by yourself. Instead of calculating it, give the max date by yourself here. Yeah, and once it is, then try to again create. Yeah, so you can just take the today's date or whatever date you want to take as a max, and then create this. So it will have the date from starting from here to till date, and then create the date key column inside the incident table and write the incident table as a gold incident, gold dot incident. Yep, guys, clear, everyone?
So why we need to use a today's date for a max date? Because dimension in a fact table we already have a minimum date and max date, and there is no any changes.
In my data,
both are the same. But
both are the same. Data, the max and minimum both are same. That is the reason it's just showing only for one row. It should show the sequence date starting from 26 till the final date, to the max date, which we have the same date. So I want you to practice with the today date so it can create the sequence right here. Yep. Manu?
Yeah. Got it. Yeah, there is a minimum and max date are same in that table.
It is same. That's the reason it is showing us the same one.
One thing you sir mention every time, like data frame. What do you mean by data frame here and how we are working here? Actually, I didn't get that point.
Yes.
You don't understand about the data frame? Data frame is a virtual table, right? It is whatever is returning here, right? It's just returning in the form of grid to this variable. That is we call data frame. Yeah, in the form of frame, right? Just like this one. I've just shown you here, right? This one. So it is just returning in a grid. Yeah. Clear, Manu?
Yep.
Okay. So guys, that's it for today's session. We are still inside this incident project. It is not finished yet. because we still need to move this final data into the warehouse. Then we will be going to create
Okay.
views there and store procedure there.
Pipeline.
Between then we will also create the function as well to make the business data fully ready. Yeah, so it can
Then
be utilized.
semantic model.
Yeah, it can be consumed by data analyst, by Power BI developer, by engineer also, right? Yeah, so we'll be doing those things in the next session, and that will be the end of this incident project session, right? But before that, we have to work on the warehouse as well.
Oh.
Yeah, and when we are going to work on the warehouse as well, we will be learning the SQL as well, right? So don't miss those sessions. You will be learning the SQL. Correct?
Thank you, sir.
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah.
So video will be
Thank
available
you.
in next.
Sure.
Video will be available till evening today, right?
I will try. Yeah, I will definitely try. It will be uploaded by maybe 4 or 5 p.m. today. Yeah. So you
Thanks,
can
sir. Thank you.
see it and
Thank you.
practice. And thanks for joining the session.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
See you in
Very
next
nice
session.
session.
Till then, happy learning. Enjoy your weekend. See you again. Bye bye.
Same to you, sir. Same to you.
Thank you,
You
sir.
too, sir.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, guys.